York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Say hello to my co-host. Thank you. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for... Yes. Oh, gosh. I haven't seen Vivica A. Fox in so long, but she's here today. I can't wait to catch up with her. You know, like, on account of we're in the same age category, she's like one of those people that you invite to your house and you talk mess and drink wine and don't care and talk about people. Yeah, so she's here today, and we're gonna sit on the couch and talk, and then I'm gonna put her in the hot seat and ask her stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've got a new favorite show. I'm embarrassed to tell you it's a reality show. But it came on last night and I was hooked. It's called Famously Single. It's on E! Did you watch? You watched? You watched too? I didn't think that I'd stay. Did you think you'd stay when you first turned it on? But you stayed the whole time, right? I was shocked. It comes on at 10 o'clock. I watched that over the 10 o'clock news, which you know I love the 10 o'clock news. It's about celebrities who want to learn how to find love. And Pauly D is on it. Jessica White, the model, is on it. Brandy Glanville is on it. Aubrey O'Day, okay, is on it. And Samaya from Love and Hip Hop is on it, only you don't recognize her because she's apparently gotten a lot done. In a good way. But I didn't recognize her. I'm like, who is that? She looked good before, but she looks just different, you know? Anyway, look, I'm not trying to sell you to watch a show. I'm just telling you what my new thing is, and that is this Famously Single. It airs on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on E, if you care. Good. Really good. How many more celebrities are gonna be robbed by their friends? Well, you heard about Kevin Hart, and I don't know that it was his friends, but in my mind, when you live in a mansion behind not one gate, but two gates, like a double-gated community, who's robbing you other than an inside job? Okay. Now, I know that he has like 36 million Twitter, Facebook, Instagram followers, same difference. Followers. So, and you know, and he also posts a lot. You know, like, I'm leaving for Miami to promote my new movie with The Rock. I'm going to Europe. And so what do you think people sit around and do? Wait for you to leave. And if it's an inside job, then they know it's not like you have your mom there with a Doberman Pinscher, you know, watching the house, you know, or something. Anyway, they stole $500,000 worth of stuff. Well, you know, $500,000 is not a lot to Kevin Hart. He's worth $50 million. He works constantly, $500,000. He will make that back before Hot Topics is over. Okay? Just saying. But it's the whole thing about, you know, because I'm sure, you know, his umbrella policy covers the watches and jewelry and clothes. They stole clothing, okay? Now this is somebody with a child, clearly. Because who's wearing Kevin Hart size clothing? Like I love you, Kevin. You know I do. But, you know, this is like somebody with like an 8-year-old, right? Put the 8-year-old in those little suits. That little wrist for that watch. You know, $100,000 watch, but you know, it's a little wrist and stuff. All right, so like don't you feel filthy after something like that? Like either you wanna move or you wanna ditch all of your friends and just get rid of everybody. Just get rid of everybody. Can you imagine? And by the way, they broke in the back door. Now, I was watching the ID channel over the weekend. And you watched that too? Who are you, my twin? You are my people. Oh my gosh, okay. So, do you like Dorinda? You like Dorinda too? I can't with you. We'll talk during commercial. My sister's here. Anyway, so I was watching the ID channel over the weekend, and you know there was a break-in that occurred at at that little glass window at the basement. You know, if you have okay, and this is what they did because I know in emergency cases you put tape over your windows so they're shaped like an X, right? But on the ID channel, they put the masking tape over the whole window and tink, no noise, no nothing. Because somebody in our Hot Topics meeting was like, why do you think they went through the back door? I said, well, first of all, the front door is on blast, number one. Second of all, the back door, you know, you can tinker away, maybe there. And I guess he did not have his alarm on or something, but there are security cameras on the outside of the house and security cameras inside the house. That's a little creepy, though. You know, the ones on the inside of the house. What are you watching? What are you watching? What are you doing? And if you're wondering whether his fiance was there, no, she was in Baltimore at her bridal shower. Yeah, and there she is in the middle. Hey, Taylor Swift, you need to up your girl squad because these girls right here, every last one of them, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I ran into a Wendy watcher recently, and I took a selfie. I don't make that a habit, but all of a sudden in the picture of the selfie, I appeared with one of these things on my head, and I got frightened. Suzanne, I was frightened. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What is that? What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, there's an app for
No,
that.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I didn't know that. She's like a 19-year-old girl. You know, Miss Wendy gets around.
Right.
And so I like the young girls and the old dolls. So the young girl put one of these things on my head, and I got frightened. Anyway, let's talk about Bethenny Frankel. Not my favorite person, but I am. But I feel like I'm an equal opportunity judger. You know what I mean? Like, I try to be fair and balanced on this show. When I don't like somebody, if they do something that I like, I tell you, good for her. In this case, Bethenny, good for you. Yes. Okay. Bethenny is still married, and she's dating a married man. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes when I say stuff, I like to give you all dramatic effects so that you're like, what, Wendy? First of all, he's very nice looking. Good eyebrows. Oh, please, you don't see the close-up. Good eyebrows, good blue eyes. Like, maybe he needs a little shave, but he's 45 years old. She's 45 years old. Jason Hoppy, the soon-to-be ex-husband of hers, is 45 years old. This man is still married. Bethenny's still married. But here's what I say about being still married. These days, I think there's nothing wrong with dating a married. Wait, hold on. I'm talking about a person who's already separated, living outside of the house, but they're still married because the court system is so clogged up with other mess that you can't get your divorce quick enough. And why at 45 years old should you let grass grow under your feet? Listen, just saying. You're always so quick to judge me. Bethenny filed for divorce 4 years ago. And so what's she supposed to do? Just sit around with no dates on a Friday night? No. And this man, by the way, is a multi-millionaire. He is, I don't know whether he has kids, but he is the king of Snapchat. Oh, no, that's not him? That's somebody else who married well.
Cash, where he lends people money for litigation.
Oh, that's right. He loans money to people for litigation. I feel a little oily with that one. You know, he might be a little oily, but don't you worry. And look, he was married to a girl who Bethenny went to high school with. But she's only talked to her 3 times since they graduated. I mean, when you're 45 years old, does it really matter if you date somebody who married a high school sweetheart? Are you that close? Are you really still that caught up in high school mess? Right. So she didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so now he's the lone guy, but there's somebody that I wanted to talk to you about who is dating the king of Snapchat. Is that later?
Yep.
As long as I talk quick and can get to all my stories, okay. So let's move along from Bethenny. But in conclusion, congratulations to you, Bethenny, and I'm glad that you've made it vocal that you're keeping this guy out of Dorinda's Berkshire house and off of the New York, a good house though, right? And off of the New York housewives. She's dating privately. Private. Yeah. Lil Wayne, if you continue down this road, you're not gonna be here in 3 years. I mean, what are you doing, man? You got kids, you got a career, and some fans. Why? Okay, so the other day, Lil Wayne's jet, you heard about this? Yes. I didn't get to it yesterday, though. We ran out of time. Had to make not 1, but 2 emergency landings after he had 2 seizures mid-air. Well. Hours before the seizures, TMZ spotted him allegedly drinking, what they say, an extraordinary amount of scissor. Now, the scissor is, it's like codeine, a Jolly Rancher, and some Sprite. And then you take that back, and I guess you get high. Exactly. Anyway, so there he is, partying, and this is, like, he's been hospitalized numerous times over the past few years for, well, allegedly he does have epilepsy, is what he says. But he's also admitted to being addicted to scissor in the past. 4 seizures in 4 years is not good, though, people. He was in the ICU for 6 days back in 2013. Now, you would think he would know better. And the unfortunate thing is that, like, his daughter, remember Reginae? She came here to the show. Nice high school girl, you know, with a fancy lifestyle. You know, she's like of that age where she knows what this is, and her friends know what her daddy is up to.
The mess.
That's all I'm saying. Yes, thank you. Just a mess. Wayne, I don't know you. I never met you in my life. But if you don't get help for yourself sometime soon, you're not going to be here in 3 years. Let's talk about Justin Bieber. Awkward transition by the awkward host. So look, he's trying to shut down our friends at HollywoodLife.com. Well, Justin posted on Instagram that they're untruthful and hurtful and wants his fans to spam them and shut them down. Now, he's got a lot of people on that social media. 71.5 million followers. I mean, that could be a shutdown. But, you know, Justin, HollywoodLife.com is not the only website that talks about you. And furthermore, after looking at some of the recent posts from Hollywood Life about you on the website, they're not saying anything horrible. They're not saying you look like a girl or you know, something. I mean, just so I'm telling you all, he's having his umbrella moment. It's a slow, steady decline to cuckoo-dom. Yes, yes. I'm just saying, yes. You know, I mean, he's still dealing with the drama from fighting that 6'5" black man. Remember TMZ caught Justin punching the guy in Cleveland? Yup. Well, the man wanted an autograph for his kid, and Justin said no, but used the F word somewhere in there. And then now the man is requesting a one-on-one sit-down with Justin, or he'll sue Justin. Now, see, here's where I'd be like, then sue me. I'm not sitting down with you or anybody else. Like, who are you? You know, you asked for an autograph, I said no, we got into a fight, and what? Like, why is he going to sit down with this man? What good is going to come of this? And what are you going to sue him for? Sir? Now, Justin, just like Bethenny, they're not my favorite people. But I feel like I'm an equal opportunity judge. And in this one, I'm on Justin's side. Suzanne, am I getting soft?
No, you're human. You feel emotions.
I do?
You know, well, I mean, that's every now and then.
Every now and then. I like your off to the center part.
Oh my gosh, it just happened to go that way today.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Yeah.
It just happened.
Normally you do a middle part.
Yeah, it just happened.
You're dressed like Memsor.
Yes.
Yeah, denim.
Denim on denim.
Okay. Get into it. Okay. So the other thing that I watched last night is that new sitcom with Mike Epps and Nia Long and It was really good. So Mike Epps has been my friend for over a decade. I never met his wife before, but I'm a woman, so I have compassion. Because it's gotta be difficult being married to Mike Epps. Mike, because you's a mess. But anyway, so Mike is the one who filed divorce from her after 10 years of being married. Pretty girl, right? Yes. Yeah. Anyway, her name is Michelle. And Michelle responded last night while we're watching the new sitcom. She decides to let everybody know that she wants full custody of their daughters. Like, perfect timing, Michelle. I see what's going on. Because you could have announced this months ago, but you waited until your husband's brand new sitcom premiered last night. Yeah. It's called Uncle Buck, and Mike plays the uncle who watches after the kids while the mom and dad are busy. And so you can imagine the hilarity that ensues. In the meantime, Michelle's home talking about, I want full custody. So Michelle is up to something, and Michelle, even if you didn't plan it this way, it looks like you planned it this way, like you waited for your husband, who ultimately would be the one paying your spousal support and child support. So I don't know why you'd want to try to mess up his meal ticket, but you know, people who watch sitcoms at night don't take too kindly to men who are mean. And I refuse to believe that Mike is mean. But when you file for full custody, there's got to be something going. Like, who files for full custody unless the parent is an absolute a mess? Like a mess. don't think I've ever seen their children, but between the two of them, they probably have some real cute kids, don't they? Uh-huh. All right. Oh, there they are. Uh-huh. Oh, little Wendy. Oh. Excuse me? Cute. Anyway, you all, can you work this out without putting each other on blast? And Mike, congratulations on your sitcom. Yes. So Moschino had a fashion show and Miranda Kerr walked in the fashion show. Now, you know Miranda was married to Orlando Bloom and they've got a 5-year-old son named Flynn. My retention for stupidity is so ridiculous. How do I remember that? And Miranda lives across the street from Orlando, here in New York, and now Orlando is dating Katy Perry. Okay, so Katy showed up at the fashion show and she and Miranda took a selfie together. Now, they didn't put it on the Blogginator, but somebody else did. What do I think about this? I think that there's no problem with it. You know why? Because Katy has moved on to Orlando. That's Miranda's man. But Miranda, oh. Yes, yes. Look. Miranda moved on. She's dating the billionaire king of Snapchat. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. So at that point, what do you care about Katy Perry dating your man who lives across the street from you? I see what you all are doing. I see what's going on, but I got the Snapchat king calling me back to bed, so I have to go. Bye. Look, we've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, Vivica A. Fox is here, so grab a snack and come on back.